Welcome to Movement, Rhythm, and Conversation, the show where we delve into the profound impact of religion, spark provoking conversation, explore the world through an open-minded perspective. I'm your host, Tafari, here to bring you engaging discussions, eye-opening stories, and conversation that pulls no punches. Whether it's faith, culture, creativity, or real-life experience, we keep it raw, honest, and unfiltered. Peace and power, family. Before we get started, please take a moment to do something important. Hit the like button, subscribe, turn on your notifications so you never miss an episode of Movement, Rhythm, and Conversations with Tafari. Every click, share, and subscriptions help push this movement forward, spreading knowledge, rhythm, and power into our community. Let's rise together. Now, let's get into today's conversation.
What's going on, my beautiful people? It's your boy, Sean Scott. And guess what? Black people are finally waking up and leaving the church. No, they're not switching churches. They're leaving the faith. Why, you may wonder? What is causing such a major exodus in the black church? It's refreshing. Yeah, this has been a long time coming, but certain things are necessary for the betterment of society, and especially us as a people.
We were raised on broken stories, pages soaked in someone else's life.
Once upon a time, the black church was the heartbeat of our liberation, the sanctuary where faith and freedom marched hand in hand. It was the cornerstone of our identity, the voice of our protests, and the soul of our survival. But in today's America, that same sanctuary has grown strangely silent. The pews once filled with hope now echoes with absence. African Americans are walking away not from God, but from the manipulation of His name. The question is no longer what's wrong with our people, but what happened to our church. This is not rebellion against faith. It is a revolution of awareness. This is Movement, Rhythm, and Conversations. I'm your host, Tafari, where we unchain the mind, reclaim your soul. Today's episode, Exodus from the Pulpit, Why African Americans Are Leaving the Black Church. Now let's get into it.
While they stole the heaven in our hands, told us power came from scriptures. While they took our language, took our land, but the river of remembrance.
The business of God. The modern black church has transformed from a spiritual refuge into a financial empire. The altar has become a stage, the pastor a performer, and the message a marketing strategy. Too often, the focus is on prosperity over purpose, brand over belief. The congregation are told to sow a seed while the pastor upgrade his lifestyle. We watch the preachers flaunt private jets and designer suits while members struggle to pay rent. For many, this feels less like ministry and more like manipulation. A hustle dressed up in holy robes. The church that once fought for freedom now fights to maintain funding. The generation of questionnaires. The new generation is not afraid to ask questions that their parents fear to ask. Millennials and Gen Zs are no longer satisfied with recycled sermons or ancient doctrine that doesn't answer modern dilemmas. They see through the performance, the shouting, the emotionalism, the guilt trip. They've witnessed scandals, hypocrisy, and cover-up in institutions that claim moral authority. With access to history, global knowledge, this generation is learning that their ancestors worshiped long before the Bible arrived. They are not losing faith. They are freeing it from centuries of religious colonization. the failure to confront real-world problems. The church that once led civil rights marches now often stands silent on issues that matter. When police brutality erupts, too many pulpit echoes, let's pray, instead of let's organize. When poverty strangles our community, we are told, trust God, instead of demanding policy change. Mental health, sexuality, and economics topics that desperately needs open conversation are treated like taboo. Many believers are waking up to the truth. Prayer without progress is performance. The church lost its power when it stopped addressing the pain of the people. The weaponization of faith. Religion has long been a tool of psychological control, and the black community is beginning to recognize it. The same Bible once used to justify slavery is still used to demand submission. Obey your master. Turn the other cheek. Wait on the Lord. These phases were designed to pacify, not to empower. Faith was rewritten to fit the oppressor agenda, turning a spiritual revolution into social sedation. Today, Awakening is exposing how the pulpit was used as a plantation where minds were enslaved long after chains were broken. People are tired of serving God through guilt. They want to know God through truth. The rise of conscious spirituality. In the absence of institutional religion, a new form of spirituality is emerging. One day reconnects African Americans with their ancestral roots. Meditation, energy work, African spiritual systems, and nature-based practices are experiencing a resurgency. People are finding divinity within, not through an intermediary in a pulpit. This isn't rebellion, it's a reclamation. They are rediscovering what was stripped away during colonization. The understanding that spirituality lives, not dictated. This conscious awakening is not about abandoning God. It's about unlearning the lies told in His name. The changing face of faith. Faith today is shifting from rituals to responsibility. People are creating communities through activism, art, and consciousness rather than church attendance. The revolution is happening in living rooms, on podcasts, in grassroots movements, and on digital platforms. Spiritual leaders are being replaced by thought leaders, healers, and educators who speak truth to power. The new church is not confined by walls or stained glass. It's wherever minds are being unchained. The faith of finding God in purpose, not in pews. The exodus from the black church is not the end of faith. It's the rebirth of it. This movement is not about rebellion against God, but liberation from deception. The people are tired of praying for miracles while living in misery. They want to think, heal, build, and rise. The black church once led the people out of physical bondage. Now the people are leading themselves out of mental bondage. This new generation is rewriting the gospel, one based on truth, consciousness, and community, because faith without freedom is still slavery. This is movement, rhythm, and conversation. I'm your host, Tafari. Unchain your mind, reclaim your soul, and now reclaim our economic power. The revolution will not be preached, it will be lived. If today's conversation spoke to you, don't keep it to yourself. Share with the family, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on your notification so you never miss an episode of Movement, Rhythm, in Conversation with Tafari. Together we rise. Unchain your mind, reclaim your soul.